Greetings there, defenders of the colony. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Stranded Alien Dawn, Episode 14, Death from Above. Oh, Hope lost sentience. She's now down to 89. I've dumbed you. Yep. Dumbed you up. Sorry, Hope. Alright, looks like you guys want flat cannons next. We have a lot of people idle because I just don't even need them to do work anymore. We're kind of like peak success here. It's too bad that the respirator doesn't show, because she would look kind of scary if the respirator was visible. I'll even give her a laser sword. So our grunt now has a rail sniper and laser sword with full body carbon fiber 2.0 armor and a respirator mask. And soon she's going to hit you with a baton and say, "That can, pick it up." That's right. Reference? Someone's got to know that reference. Is there, meteor rain. I wish you could just, like, click the meteor rain and have it point out where things have landed. Because, like, hunting for the meteorites sucks. Like, there's just not a good way to do it. You just, drag continual boxes over the terrain? Like, that's the only way I know how. I also miss when the nest formations gave you carbon fiber. Because you would end up being able to fund an entire carbon fiber base. Whereas, like, now they just give you silicon, so it's nice. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about silicon, but carbon fiber would be nicer. Yeah, Sora is idle. I guess I can... No, she hates farming. I won't make her do that. Yeah, there's nothing that she could do. She could try to do research, I guess, but everyone else is hogging up the table. So she'll hang out. I don't need more resources, so it doesn't make sense to send her out to, like, cut down trees or anything. I could start more salvaging, I guess. So I'll do that. Oh, no. Even better. There's some murder to be done. I'm gonna send only my troops out for the murder. And let everyone else stay in the base. Unless it's, like, an overwhelming force of enemies. Oh, it's a battalion. 3 siege machines and 16 assault drones. Change of pace. I'm gonna have my scout snipers scout snipe, but I am not sending my robots to go get smushed. Where'd my sword bot go? Where's this Lotus? This Lotus, where'd you go? Also, what was that? Sounded like someone landing. Oh, there he is. So you stand by the gate. Well, let's go mess with them. Get wrecked! Pop. You're getting dunked on. I'm probably gloating a little too early because these guys could absolutely have the firepower to kill me. Hope, maybe you don't go out there right now. For reasons, stay in. Ow! Don't laser me. You know what? Forget getting hurt. Swordbot, go! We win. Definitely took some damage, but given that there was like a lot of enemies, it could have gone worse. I also really very much enjoy having a sword bot. Just last samurai his way into the fight. Here, you're undrafted. And Sora sustained like some laser burns. Pew pew. She'll be alright. No, she got sick though. Probably infection. No, just pneumonia. Just. Oh, I didn't even kill all of them. Alright, that's fine. Hey, Swordbot, this Lotus. There's enemies at the gates. And they're dead. This Lotus shows up and he's like, wait, you needed me? Nope, nope. You're dismissed. JD and Louie shredded them with the big guns. So it looks like we're good for another expedition. Let's have Hope go out to a shooting star. Why not? That is a field of dead things. I love it. Not only that, but we're gonna get tons of their, like, weapons to break down. They're like swords and guns to turn into our own. So the other thing that I got was a... Oh, no, Battle Drones is 98%. I thought it was done. Are there any other insect nests that are nearby that threaten me? I should check, because it is fun to kill them. Oh yeah, there's a nest formation here. Oh no, I already wiped that one out. I just haven't mined it, because I don't need a bajillion silicon. The amount of silicon it gives you is, like, truly absurd. Per nest. So battle drones are done. Let's get one. Likewise, I'll park it on the roof. And I'm assuming this gets named, so 1 minute to the vote timer is actually a raffle timer. And resetting eligibility now. I found a deformed metal chunk where a meteorite fell. It was probably some piece of spaceship. I'll try to salvage it for some scrap metal. Probably the last thing I need is scrap metal. Scrap metal keeps showing up at my doorstep, and I have a heap of scrap metal to deal with already. All right. We got a Fang Face battle drone. Neat. Next research project will be up to you. Again, resources would be brewing. Power would be mech cores. Defense, I might go for carbon fortifications. Other would be carbon rooms. And breakthrough, I don't know. Don't vote for breakthrough. Because we're almost actually done with the balloon optimization, so I don't really need more breakthrough. Are we out of food? No, Samantha's just on a hunger strike. Because I told her to scrap bots and she's not stopped since. Kind of her fault, not mine. So, I am curious. Battle drone against a ground target. Ha ha ha! Yeah, that's useful. I kind of feel a little bad. Death from above and all, but like... if you need to kill out an insect nest, I don't really see that the insects could fight back. They don't do a ton of damage. Well, let's see. Is there yet another insect nest somewhere that I could just, like, wreak some havoc? I'm sure it will aggro them and send them to my base, but that's fine. It's weird that I want another insect nest, but I think I'd, like, eradicated them. Yeah, I really don't think there is any. But next battle that there's a battle, I'll send Fang Face in. So queuing up for power. Let's do mech cores. And yeah, I'll hit the old repair here with the broken bot. It's fun that all the materials are being delivered by the transport bot. Does make that so much faster. Those things are like incredible, the delivery drones. They just get things done. Is the delivery drone just, like, not hauling this stuff? Oh, you know what? It probably delivers. It probably doesn't haul. Let me read it. Yeah, so it's a delivery of resources. No, it's transporting the... I don't really know why it's not going for this stuff. Beats me. Because it got the antibiotics from the antibiotics field. But it's not going for the robot crap. Maybe it's because the robot crap is queued up for the people to haul, but probably not. So I'm not really sure what that's about. So flat cannons is done. Our automated turrets are well suited for engaging both small and large, relatively slow-moving ground targets. However, they're not effective against airborne enemies. To address this gap, we require a rapidly rotating cannon capable of inflicting substantial damage to aerial targets. So now there's a flat cannon turret that we could build. It has a great big radius, and I'll put one on top of our rec tent. So if any annoying flyers come by, we can shoot them out of the sky way quick. I suppose what I could do to exploit the AI delivery bot is, like, to queue something up that uses these materials. Well, it's kind of impossible for the repair kits. And then just to cancel it, so it picks up the materials and puts it close to the base, and then I just dump it. But I don't think that's all that necessary. So now we're getting mech cores. NVGs might be pretty good too, so that we can shoot better at night. There's a lot of other for tools that would be pretty handy. Yeah, see the robot's fetching stuff now. I don't know why it wasn't before. Alright, so after mech cores is up to you. Carbon rooms and elevators might be cool. Carbon rooms, the advantage of carbon rooms is then we can do solar roofs if we want solar roofing. If you go defense, there's always the chance of getting combat mechs. I've used combat mechs in the last series I had. They're super overpowered. They're a lot of fun, but I've shown them, so there's YouTube episodes that already have them in there. Some of the other stuff would be useful, like signal flares or night vision goggles or trading. Trading could be pretty cool too. And what is her sentience at? 88? So I might put Hope back on research and observe and let her get closer to the win goal. And also, put her back on craft and tailor. Although she's already craft level 10, so I don't think she can gain more sentience from doing it. But maybe? I'm not really sure how it works. Oh, Melody's also in 10. So Hope's... Where are they all at now? Hope's 9. Ember's 10. Melody's 10. So we have a lot of super geniuses up in this community. There is not, as far as I know, an endgame raid. I've actually never completed the Guardians yet. So you guys wanted some other. I'm going to get some NVGs so we can fire in the dark. And I'm also going to queue up carbon rooms and elevators because I want to see them in action. And trading. I'll just do a whole bunch of other. We are plowing through the research tree, so I don't think it will take too long to get that done. I only need 2 pairs of NVGs. It's really only Ember and Sora that matter. The other shooters aren't good at shooting. But Sora with NVGs would be disgusting. It's warning me I have low food. So, Sora, how about you go do some hunting for me? Another thing I could do is, like, I have made very little effort to actually observe the natural environment around me. I've just been shooting at everything, but I don't know what the things are, the flora and fauna. So doing some observation of the flora and fauna is a way to do some extra research goals when the research benches are full. So I'll queue that up as well. So I just got carbon rooms. So the carbon floors have an integrity of 300, which is, of course, more than the concrete. That's not what is amazing. What's amazing is the carbon walls, but that requires carbon fortification research. But carbon rooms are also very thermally insulated, so like if you have, I don't know, some like custom scenario where it's super hot or something like that, you can always use the carbon fiber. I mean, I wouldn't, because carbon fiber is kind of hard to come by and expensive to make, but we could always make temperature-controlled rooms very effective with carbon. A distress signal. I think that is something for Hope to go to. Seems like a Hope goal. So the giant tree is called a giant's tree. Yep. Sounds about right. I also need to force my people to do some cooking, because they're really far behind the cooking goals. So Hope's already off to go to the distress signal, but Melody's going to be chefing for us. Despite having no passion in it, she has gotten to be a pretty good cook. Samantha and Ember are doing some observations, as is Melody, even though I told her to cook. I'm really confused by that. Why aren't you cooking, Melody? I'm gonna force her, because she's deciding to, like, ignore. So, the big grass is called Giant's Grass. Very, very creative names. Giant's Grass, Giant Tree. I'll just observe everything, so that nothing is a mystery anymore. Time to cut it down? Nah. It's our world tree, if you will. So we have small flying lizards and flying insects. So let's also observe the small flying lizards too, which is dino chicken. So we have discovered the glutch, which are the big, bloated, nasty bugs. Humming flies. Oh, and a blight. Ember, I'm going to send you to cut these. I'm too late. An unrecognizable charred body lies twisted on the ground. They didn't survive the crash. Bury the soul and do some scavenging. We tried. Alright, the weird... these weird creatures are the Draka. Looks like insects, but they're actually red meat. Sure had me fooled. What else is there to discover out here? Ah, manure. Yeah, let's stare at manure. Figure out what manure is. Orange mushrooms? Wow, I can't believe I haven't done them yet. So the boars are called shogu. There might even be dogs around. Maybe. And then just some of the trees we haven't even looked at. I haven't even gone to the fruit trees, which are down here. So we'll do those as well. That's what makes wine. We also haven't done the wide leaf plant, because it wasn't necessary for us yet. So we just discovered manure. Fantastic. And Hope came back with some scrap. I did see a dog earlier, but they move around. They're not static. So I'd have to find one, and they're kind of hard to find. But I would consider taming one if I found one. It just might take me a while to scan for them because they're uncommon. Oh, there's a dog. Hello, doggy. You look like a boxer. So the tall palm tree is just good for wood, nothing else. The tropical tree, likewise, is the same, just grows bigger. The coconut palms give you coconuts that you can turn into wine. Or have as a fruit. There's not a penalty to eat it raw as a result of it being tasty. That same is true of the sausage fruit from the sausage trees. So some foods have raw edible penalties, like eating raw buttermelon, and then others don't. Coconut wine doesn't sound great. I mean, things with sugar ferment, right? And the coconut, I'm assuming, is sugary. Oh, there's also the green tube plants. And the smoke leaf is good for smoke leaf pipes or to boil for tea. We didn't discover heptagonia either. If I can find some. And it is a boxer. So let's try to find some heptagonia. I'm just doing like a little bit of exploration now. Might as well. Queen Curiosity. Yeah, I'm fulfilling my curiosity. Perfect. Thank you for the sub, Queen Curiosity. I'm living up to your name. I think. I hope. So heptagonia is really easy to spot because it's bright and white and stands out. There's some. 2 plants. We didn't get the worm-like plants. The blue ones that are for synthetics. I haven't, oh, the fern bushes are just fern bushes. There's like nothing to even discover about them. That's funny. So I'm curious if I can spot 2 plants. At this point, like if I do a huge swath like that, anything that is unusual should come up as a, as, you know, an unknown name. Like small, oh, there's a Great Dane. No, that doesn't look like a Great Dane. That looks like a Doberman. Sure, if you want to call it a Dane. So for me to tame them, I will research animal taming. I'll throw that in. We love dogs on this channel. Let's live up to it. So how sentient is she now? 87, so it's been dropping. So I'm not pushing the needle. So the other sort of cattle-y like things, these things are called the Noth. What are they most similar to? I mean, they're kind of pig-like, but the Shogu are even more pig-like. They're kind of like mini hippos or something. I don't know. No, most creatures can be tamed. Pretty much all creatures can be tamed, but some creatures, it depends on their food source. So you essentially have to provide them their food source. So there's some creatures that like require human meat to be tamed, which is not something that you're going to easily come by. And all creatures have some sort of use. So I'll give you a for instance. Shogu will dig up roots for you to use as cooking ingredients. Let's see. Often they just produce manure. So like the Draka, for instance, are just manure producers. Which is fine if you're trying to like grow big lush farms, fields, or whatever. And you can mouse over what benefits they have. So again, the Noth are just manure producers. Let's try to find some Shogu. Shogu. Here's a Glutch. Glutches are actually too simple to be tamed. They're too dumb. Same with the Flyers. The humming flies and the small lizards that we haven't yet discovered are untamable. They're too primitive for domestication. Draka, Glutch, Noth. Where's Shogu? Where are you, Shogu? Ah, here's Shogus. So Shogus are chew roots diggers. So they will dig up chew roots that can be used for cooking or fermenting, for fuel, etc. And then some of the more violent creatures are used for combat. They're sort of like combat pets. But the combat pets typically are... The Shogu will also fight for you as well. Can be trained, yes, as you can see. So the ones that can be trained means that they can be trained to like for fighting purposes. So the Draka and the Noth can't be trained, whereas the Shogu can. So the Shogu are intelligent enough to be used in combat. And then the Scissorhands, which I kind of killed them all off as far as I know. I mean, there might be some Scissorhands like way the heck out here. But all the Scissorhand nests near me, I had stomped to death. They can also be tamed for combat purposes as well. I, for the life of me, cannot find the worm-like plants, which are... Oh, green tube? No, that's something different. But I don't think it's all that necessary. Just because, some of it is... Oh, God. No, it's not as bad as last time. Some of it is just left up to, like, your random map gen RNG. So I just got unlucky and didn't have certain resources near me, like the blue tube synthetics plants. It's not that big of a deal not to have them. I just wanted to discover them if they're out there. Oh, actually... Oh, no, she's discovering Heptagonia. So I just got animal taming, which allows me to tame whatever. It depends on the food source. And I did want a dog. I don't really care about the other animals. Let's go for that totally not actually a Great Dane. You can find it. Because Hope really likes to pet animals, so it helps to make her happy, I guess. Let's get the boxer. So for the boxer to be tamed, I need dried meat. Alright, let's get some dried meat then. Sorry. But you must die so that I can have a dog. Oh, even the... Oh, that's awesome. My little aerial fighting drone automatically hunts for me? I didn't even realize they did that. Works for me. Kill for me. But now, one of my poor, you know, don't even butcher that one. It's so far away from base. So the green tubes are mulch tubes, which use syrup. So syrup is one of the ingredients, is one of the important ingredients for like finer dining. So for the chef's recipes, as you can see, fruit cake requires fruits and sweet syrup. Chef steak requires alcoholic beverages, which is like fermented wines or something. Fruit flambe, again, fruits and alcohol. Sweet meat bites requires sweet syrup. Mushroom croquettes require glitter caps, which I think we're in the process of discovering. And then ratatouille is chew roots and beef berries. Beef berries I don't even think exist on this planet. And then without taming shogu, we're not going to get chew roots. So I'm going to edit the meat soups and meat stews recipes to not include dried meat so that we can use it to tame animals. And then I just realized I don't even have a drying rack. So I'm going to need one of those. Oh, we're getting attacked. Ain't that cute? 17 of them, and they're all assault. Now, my only worry is that we have surveys over here. It's too bad that they're mixed. It would be really funny if they were all ground troops, and I would just send one drone to fly over them and just, like, nuke them out of existence. We did just get elevators, though. And I wanted to put in an elevator into our main building. I don't, however... Well, that's not true. I could put an elevator... Uneven terrain? No, it ain't. Yeah, there we go. Put an elevator there, because it goes all the way up to the top floor. Nice. It's going to make sure that nobody is straying too far from the base, because it's not safe to go out with 17 assault. G3000 assault. So these are higher tier assaults. That I've faced before. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my robots into position to sort of tank for me. Because I don't really have turrets that face that way. And then I will reinstall the... Oh, this turret took damage. And we never repaired it. I'll reinstall the turrets to be pointing towards the attack a bit. So we just unlocked trading. The last is solar roofs, and I'm just going to have you guys vote on next. I'm assuming you might want light mechs, but I would need to make mech cores first. Aww. I was like 99% done moving that turret into position, and then I drafted her and screwed that up. Oh well, whatever. We'll go one turret down for this fight. So everybody to the roof. Thank you for tuning in to Stranded Alien Dawn Guardians, which originally streamed live on Twitch November 18th as part of a miniseries marathon. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but please keep in mind that changes cannot be made to the series as it was only streamed once. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams, and if you would like to join my online gaming community, it also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, viewers that came out live for the stream, and viewers like you also that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Guardians,